And welcome back. Of course, we are here in the Grace and You kitchen, and let me tell you, we have some major recipes that are going to be done here in the Grace and You kitchen. Of course, we're joined by representatives of the Smoky, Mermaid, and Nautical Fusion. So, of course, I'm going to allow you to introduce yourselves and tell us a bit about what we will be cooking today.
Sure, Marlene. Well, the Smoky Mermaid and the Nautical Fusion are sister restaurants located in the same area at the Great House at 13 Cork Street. Chef Calbert has worked with us off and on for many years. I think over 10 years ago, Calbert has started. And the Nautical Fusion, which does a more Japanese-style cooking, has been in existence for 3 years. So today I'll be doing a sushi for you, and Calbert will be doing one of the stag beer marinated recipes, Calbert, and I'll let Calbert take it over.
Yes, I'm going to do a stag marinated Porterhouse steak. This is not a T-bone. The Porterhouse is, if you notice on the leg part of the steak, Porterhouse is something that just comes about, something about this way. After that, you get the T-bone. So this part here is the tenderloin. So this is the tenderloin.
If we could show it to that camera.
This is the tenderloin part, and this is the ribeye. So this here have almost 1 pound of meat you're looking at.
Oh gosh, you know how many people are salivating right now? T-bone and ribeye, that's what you were saying.
A meat like this one's something between $30 to $15 a pound.
Oh wow. Okay. And anybody who loves their meat will love a Porterhouse steak.
Oh yes, definitely.
So and then I'm going to do that with the stag okro.
So it has already been marinating?
Yes. Well, I'm going to do a marinade with it also. So what I will do, I will go and marinate this up with some.
You have some seasonings on it already?
I have put some of the garlic powder. And also I'm going to throw a little bit of the stag beer on it. It has some already, but you could marinate this up to 2 hours, 3 hours with it. So I'm just going to put a little bit more.
So what's the beer going to do? Just add the flavor, or it has
just
another
add a flavor.
effect?
With this, you don't need a lot of seasoning because it's a very tender meat you're dealing with already. So you don't want to overpower it with a lot of stuff, right?
So we got some onions going in.
Right.
Some garlic.
Garlic.
Now, what would you normally serve something like this with?
Usually serve this with a garlic mashed potato. It goes with the garlic mashed potato or stuffed baked potato.
Okay. But today you said you're doing something very special along with it.
I'm going to do the okro beer fritters.
Oh,
so that's what I will do. So I'm going to make the batter for it.
So we're just going to put this aside.
We don't need that yet. The only problem when you're grilling this kind of porterhouse, you need your grill to be
very hot. Yeah.
Because the most you want to eat your meat is about. Most people eat their meat medium rare.
Yeah.
Very few people want it well done.
Yeah. People who appreciate the meat.
Right.
There's some people who want it
dry. Like,
unfortunately.
they want to kill it.
Do you try to dissuade people when they go to a restaurant and tell you that?
Well, I always run in a lot of problems with that, and they send back the meat because I want to do it.
They want it burnt.
Yeah, and then they send it back because they say it's too rare.
Oh. Yeah, I think that's something that takes a while for people to get used to.
Yes, definitely.
So we got some baking powder and some flour in it?
And some flour, yes.
And you're adding some beer.
The stag beer.
Stag beer.
And you can see how nice and frothy that gets with the beer.
So the stag beer is, of course, one of the new lines from Grace. Have you tried it yet, Calbert?
Yes.
So what's your review of the Stag beer?
3 of it, I'm good.
That says enough there. They did say when they came to launch it that it is a man's beer.
Yeah, it is. It is very strong, I'll be honest. I'm not much of a drink person, but 3 of it and I'm good.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so we're going to get that Porterhouse on.
This.
Man, oh man. Now this is what I call a deluxe breakfast in the works. So we have our Porterhouse steak on, and we're gonna leave Calbert to be able to do that, and we're gonna move over now to the sushi.
Well, sushi. Sushi.
Now one of the things that Nautical Fusion has allowed is to have people have access to having sushi anytime they want.
Right, and in fact our restaurant is set up in a way that you can actually sit at the sushi bar and watch the preparation of whatever is on the menu. It's not only sushi. Sushi is like a sideline.
Yeah.
I feel this is like a throwback Friday, not a throwback Thursday, because as you know, Angela, our daughter Angela Gegg, used to do cooking with the Smoky Mermaid, of which Calbert used to work alongside with her.
Yeah.
So anyway, the sushi, most people think of sushi as being raw or fresh food.
Yeah.
Sushi, that's a misconception. Sushi can be used with anything wrapped in rice and wrapped in a seaweed called nori.
Yeah.
This is a very thin pressed seaweed called nori. The rice has been steamed for a Caribbean flavor and a little bit of coconut milk.
Yeah. So we have the rice there.
The rice there and Grace coconut milk. And then you season it with a vinegar, sugar, and a little bit of salt and sesame seeds.
Yeah. So we see the sesame seeds in
the sesame seeds. Rice, the sushi rice is very sticky, so it's better to spread it by wetting your hands and getting it on the nori.
What has been the response from the customers?
It has been increasing steadily.
Yeah.
Not only for the sushi, but for the sashimi.
Oh, yeah.
And the tuna steaks. We do seared tuna steaks. Today, I am actually showing them that they can do sushi with canned tuna as well as fresh tuna.
Okay.
So what the idea is that you scatter your rice and you leave about 1 inch at the edge.
Yeah, let's get the camera to see that.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. And
so we have an inch here.
You have an inch here for ease of rolling.
Yeah.
And we will take the Grace tuna, which is a canned tuna, and I have drained it already. And this will be your main ingredient, your fish ingredient.
Now that's and I think that makes it seem so much more, so much easier to be able to try at home.
Yes, definitely. I mean, you can do this at the restaurant. We do it with crunchy shrimp, which is in tempura batter. We do it with tempura fish. We do it with steamed, all sorts of different cooked versions of
so it's
seafood.
not all raw. That's probably the first thing we have to tell people.
And then you layer it with some thin slices of vegetables.
Yeah.
Green onion is very important. It gives it a little taste.
We have some green onions, some cucumbers.
Yeah, and avocado. Avocado is one of the main ingredients in making sushi.
Yum. And who doesn't like avocado?
Exactly. Yeah, and we are located, you know, at the Smoky Mermaid in the same area.
Yeah.
We have air-conditioned dining or outside dining. And you can have this menu or Smoky Mermaid's menu in either area. So if you want to sit inside the Nautical but order from outside, you can. And if you want to sit inside, you can. All right, now this is the tricky part because...
This is where the skill comes in. I do have to say that.
You kind of fold your ingredients in, make your first fold. This is called a sushi mat.
Yeah.
It's made out of bamboo. And you make sure all your ingredients are in and you roll it again. Make sure it's firmly pressed down. Roll it again. Again.
You're such a pro at this.
And make sure your roll is well sealed. And there you go.
That's it.
That's a sushi roll. Now to serve sushi, you have to have a very sharp knife. I'm not sure how sharp this knife is. But each roll is cut into 8 pieces and 4 pieces so at each side, and then meaning 8 total. And set on your serving plate. If the knife is not very sharp, you
yeah,
will
I don't
end up
think this
tearing,
knife seems to be sharp enough. Calbert, do you have an extra knife over here that's sharp? All right, let's. You want to try this one?
Sure.
See if it doesn't break it up.
Yeah, much better.
The knife makes the difference in terms of the cut.
The sushi knife is a very thin knife that we keep extremely sharp.
Yeah.
This, as you can see, cut a lot better.
Yes.
So on the inside, you can see your layers of nori, rice, and onion, carrots, avocado, and your tuna.
What's been the favorite on the menu so far from the sushi bar?
Actually, a lot of people like the smoked salmon and cream cheese and the spicy tuna. Spicy tuna, if you can take a look at this, we used a canned tuna, and this is fresh tuna. Now with the fresh tuna, we also make sashimi, which is a thinly sliced fresh fish that's served with a sesame oil sauce with soy sauce and lime. And I will show you quickly how we do that.
You said this sashimi is also something that a lot of people come to the restaurant for?
Very popular.
So Nautical Fusion is located in the same compound as Smoky Mermaid at the Great House.
13 Cork Street, immediately in front of Radisson. We're also becoming home of Stag Beer and Carib Beer on Thursdays. So we do a happy hour every Thursday with music and $20. I think it's $5 for $20. Stag buckets or Carib buckets, and we have a special bar menu which does include sushi.
Okay, so that's definitely the place to be on a Thursday night.
Yeah.
Where's the what time is the happy hour?
It starts at 5 to 8. Now again, the sashimi. As you're slicing it. Yeah. Oh, do you mind moving that for a minute?
Let me check back with Calbert over this side and see what's going on. And I missed the frying of the okra.
The frying of the okra was just
the very same batter.
Basic frying, What I did, I fried it with the coconut oil.
Okay.
So what?
So the batter you did with the baking powder, flour, and starch.
And the starch, right?
You dipped the okra in.
Right.
And deep fried it.
Deep fried it, right? You want to taste one?
William is gonna love that. Well, I'm trying to be good and
what
wait for the end.
I'm gonna do most steak you need vegetables, right? So to do this veg, I'm gonna fry the onion first. What I did, I put some black pepper and garlic.
In the oil?
Oh, in the oil. So it let out more the aroma inside, right? And I'll fry the onion first. Onion is something that's very strong, right? So the onion will do, the oil will do what it has to do.
I don't want to miss the opportunity to tell you how beautiful your steak looks right now.
Thanks.
So you cooked that for what? How long on each side?
Probably 2 minutes.
Okay.
2 minutes, roughly 2.5 to 3 minutes.
And this is medium rare?
This is medium rare right now. If you notice, there's a little blood coming out. Right.
If you want to know when it's ready.
Exactly. So I let this fry out.
Okay. So you have your onion, and we're making a vegetable.
Just a veg to go with
along
complements with the steak, right? Okay, you're dealing with fried food, dealing with grilled food, and now you're dealing with vegetables, right?
This is all kind of magic happening in here.
That is spinach. Sorry, spinach. Then I'm going to throw the mixed vegetables.
Okay, so this is a small can of mixed vegetables.
Right.
And that makes it easier for you because you don't have to...
Yeah, exactly.
No chopping.
Yeah.
No chopping.
Makes it easy, And when we're at home, we all want to have something delicious,
fast
but
and
easy.
I mean, and you've seen in a small matter of time how quickly we did the sushi, how quickly we've done a steak.
Yeah.
So...
Then I leave some of the water of the can from the braised and mixed veg.
Okay.
Just so it become a satay and a steam also, right?
Delicious. And you got your spinach in there as well.
Exactly.
I love that Stag just ties into everything.
Yeah, it could work with everything.
This is a special stag platter because your steak is marinated in stag.
And we offer this at the restaurant.
So it's not only to drink.
And the okra is the beer-battered with stag.
Beer-battered stag.
And our veg has a little bit of stag.
Exactly.
Okay.
Actually, last night we were making lobster fritters with stag beer, and it was excellent.
We didn't bring any lobster fritters for samples.
You have to come to happy hour.
I do. I do.
You have to go to
No, but that's a great deal too. 5 for $20 Thursday nights, and
the bar menu. And the bar menu is anywhere between $5 and $10. A whole bunch of different items. Your fritters, your sliders, your cheesy fries, chili cheese fries, your nachos.
And you said you can get sushi as well at that time.
And the sushi is on special this whole month. It's buy 3 rolls and get 1 free. We also do half and half rolls. For example, if someone wanted to do a half tuna and half shrimp, we can do half tuna, half shrimp for them. So you end up with 4 pieces of shrimp and 4 pieces of tuna. We can get back to this.
Yes, we have
show
this
sashimi, which is thinly cut
at this time.
Tuna.
We're gonna get the camera over here in a bit. The sashimi is over here.